guys? Derrick Jaxn here, and today I am joined by my lovely wife, Renee. And we just wanted to address a couple of things. We understand that some of you may have already heard, maybe not, that this chapter of our marriage is one that was preceded by a marriage that I completely failed. And I would say it just started around August, maybe September of last year. But a lot has been said already about what was the cause and all that other stuff. Some of it is true, some of it is completely false. But the truth is, and I'm saying it here now, is that Derrick Jaxn was involved with other women outside the marriage. And by involved, I want to be clear. I'm not talking about just casually kicking it, maybe a lunch or something like that. I'm talking about as serious as sex, to sexual flirtation. Some things that otherwise may be considered okay by some in terms of like just chatting or checking on people or being checked on by people that I've had a previous encounter with. But without my wife's knowledge of it and with us having a sexual history, all of it falls under the umbrella of inappropriate, cheating, affair, stepping out. Definitely not in alignment with the vows that I took. Definitely not in alignment with the biblical standard of what it means to be faithful, which is the standard that I'm going by now. Now, I'm saying this publicly, not because I'm married to you guys. First and foremost, I'm accountable to God. Then I have to be accountable to my wife, in which we've already had this conversation. I've already told her literally everything. I've given her basically a roll call list. If I've said hello to a woman in the last 12 years of me knowing her, she knows about it. But now that it's been made so public, it's important that I first off let you guys know I do not stand by those actions. I don't want to encourage anybody to do that. And then secondly, I know that I cannot build a platform preaching certain things, preaching against certain things, and then in my real life live contrary to that for any amount of time or any length of time to any extent and think that I can't be held accountable. The same way that I preach it, men and women in this situation need to face consequences. The actions deserve to be held accountable. Guess what? Derrick Jaxn's no exemption. He's not exempt from that. I'm also not a victim. Nobody made me do this. She didn't make me or push me to do it. The next person didn't make me. No friend influenced me. It don't matter how I was raised or with trauma or whatever. Look, I make decisions. I make a series of decisions that I gotta account for. There's no excuse. The justification. I've already made that bed and have had to lie in it. And now we're finally getting on to the other side personally in our own healing, in our own marital oneness. So we're bringing that forth to you guys to let you know. Where we're at with that.
So I do need to add that there is no justification mentality and how he carried himself and how he presented himself and the conversations that we were able to have that we had never been able to have in just 12 years of knowing each other. And we were able to have these dialogues. Said, okay, Lord, this is something that you've had your hand on. And this was with me being completely removed from his life. And him pursuing God, continuing to pursue God, and continuing to eliminate these things that led up to the catastrophe that you guys are seeing for the first time. So there's nothing out there right now that is information that I don't already know or haven't known about. And so this is not something that is new. We have moved forward from it. We have gotten counsel from for it and continue to do so. He is still continuing to pursue God and continuing to seek guidance, wise counsel from God. And that is what I needed for the continuation of me being present in this marriage and to stand by his side. So today, where I'm at is at peace, and I finally stand by his side, and I have no hesitation, I have no hurt, no shame about that. And it's only because of the grace of God and the mercy of God. And we have already turned a new chapter in this story. We are continuing to move forward, and we are just now sharing that with you all. And I forgave him, and most importantly, God has first forgiven him, and I also forgave others as well. And with that, we are moving forward. So that's all I have.
And I get it. Some of y'all, like, this may come as a huge shock, probably a huge disappointment. I let a lot of you down. You've had a perspective shift on who there is. Hopefully, it's away from anything remotely close to perfection, and it's simply that, I am a human, and that does not justify anything that I did, but I don't want anybody out there to put me on a pedestal. If you did, and I hate that you did that, maybe I gave you cause for that, and I apologize if I did. For those who are saying there, I don't want to listen to you again, it's totally understandable. I appreciate you. I had your support and helping me get the message cannot do this by your own understanding, your own intelligence, your own willpower, your own values. You have to have the grace to break free from certain things, to stay away from certain things, to not operate from your lowest self, whatever it may be. Because it's really only by God's grace that we're even able to be here on this video, holding hands. Well, like a year ago, 7-8 months ago, even I couldn't see this happening. I thought it was over, and I already had begun establishing my relationship with God. But that's the fruit of bringing things in alignment with God, and the mess that's been made, the mess is now being made public from last year, years past. That's a result of getting out of alignment with doing things God's way. So that's where I stand. That's where we stand. And again, we appreciate you guys. Peace. What's going on, guys? Derrick Jaxn.
That was hard to watch. It just was. It was just hard to watch. It was hard to listen to because, Derrick, I mean, he went on a preaching rant, and to be honest with you, he just should have just kept it short and sweet. And bringing the wife there just makes it worse because it makes it look like this is a business deal. We got to try and make this look good, because we got money riding on this. My brand is about to suffer all our millions. And, that's what it was. It just seemed fake to me, and it's, I mean, some women are still going to listen to him, they're going to say, oh, well, he repented of this. And, Derrick did this twice. Okay. And the fact of the matter is that there's been evidence of him calling women, weave wearing hoes, and this guy, women are still, this man is gonna he's probably gonna do it again, probably, who knows. But he may have changed, he may have not. But the fact of the matter is he's been throwing men under the bus for years. Not only does he have to apologize to his wife, but he has to apologize to men that he has thrown under the bus. Okay? When he's doing the same thing himself. All right? He propped himself up as God's gift to women. Okay? And he told you lies about things that are not true. He told you that you're okay in your lower state and that it's okay that you may have multiple baby fathers. Okay? But what about the men who have multiple, baby mamas? Men who have multiple baby mamas have always been told that they are not going to be anything unless they step up their game. Okay? In order to get with a woman of their choice. Or the fact that you're not going to be able to get the prime pick of the litter if you have multiple women pregnant and you have multiple baby mamas, you have kids all over the place. Society is always hard on men for their actions that are negative and that affect other people. But when it comes to women, they are given a slack, and that has to change. Okay? Because your actions are detrimental to your future, regardless of your gender. All right? And that is something that is not talked about and not pushed into the mainstream arena because it makes women accountable and it gives a level playing field that both sides have to work on themselves, and they can't fool around if they want a good future at the end, close to the end of their lives. Okay? This is what happens. Derrick Jaxn appeals to the average woman. He appeals to the average woman who doesn't work a very good job, has multiple baby fathers, bunch of kids with different last names, and tells them that you could, and they have nasty attitudes, and you don't feel they have to change, you know, and the only thing changing is the kids with different last names from different men. Okay, they don't feel they have to change. And then Derrick comes along and says that they're a queen. They, if he doesn't like the way that, if your baby father doesn't like the way you're running things, and you may be running things in a negative way, it doesn't matter. You're a queen. If this new man you're dating and he doesn't like your attitude and he doesn't like your nasty disposition and your masculine energy, then leave him. Never mind, that man may be checking you and telling you the truth that you may not want to hear. He cares about you, but telling the truth you may not want to hear. Leave him. This is what Derrick is talking about. Okay, all these snake oil dating relationship life coaches are telling you. They're not telling you the truth, because if they told you the truth, you wouldn't want to listen to them anymore. And they know that, so they feed you nice, sweet lies. Just like these pastors who want to get paid. They won't tell you the truth of your situation. They'll tell you lies. So get that collection plate nice and fat at the end of every Sunday church service or every Wednesday or Tuesday night prayer meeting, compared to the one that actually cares about you and is going to tell you what you need to do and what you need to hear. You ain't going to pay him nothing. And that's what it is with dating coaches and relationship gurus. All right. And his wife probably knew this, and she's just as much to blame for this farce of a business. Now she's paying the brunt of it. She's dealing with it. And she may say all this now, but I believe there is a lot of arguing behind closed doors. Okay. Derrick Jaxn apology for cheating on wife sparks a wave of memes and jokes. Twitter was awash with memes and jokes today, following apology from relationship expert Derrick Jaxn. The 31-year-old influencer made headlines when a cheating scandal emerged after he built his career giving relationship advice. A woman named Candice Del Medeiros publicly revealed she has been having an affair with Jaxn, who is known for his YouTube channel, books about relationships, and having more than 1 million Instagram followers. Jaxn admitted to the adultery in an Instagram video posted today, sitting with his wife, Danae Jackson. In the clip, Jaxn says Derrick Jaxn was involved with other women outside the marriage. I'm talking about as serious as sex to sexual flirtation and meeting up and that kind of thing. Jaxn also shared her feelings in the same video along with her husband. Sheesh. I mean, she's a beautiful woman, but she is not, probably not this unequally yoked. And she may get to that realization, who knows, that she sees how bad she's being treated. And like I said, those tears will become her war paint, and her attitude and her abrasive attitude towards her husband will be her war cry. And it may be the end of the relationship. Don't want that to happen, because if that happens, he's going to be paying for a house again that is not his, and he'll have to be paying a whole bunch of alimony, and they will clean him dry. There is no justification for bringing another woman into our relationship on any level, she said. It's unacceptable, and that is not something I will tolerate or we will tolerate moving forward. I have been flooded with messages asking why I haven't left, but the answer for that is when I found out, I did leave. I did not hesitate or waste time. I stood firm on not coming back. I did not come back until I saw a swift shift in his personality or how he presented himself during conversations. This is something we never had in 12 years of knowing each other. Whoa. However, she ultimately concluded that they've moved forward from the situation. He continues to seek guidance, and that is what I need to stay in the marriage, she said. Today, I'm at peace and probably stand by his side. I have no hesitation, hate, or shame. Following the release of Jaxn's apology, Twitter erupted with memes lambasting Jaxn for not practicing what he preaches. Now that I think about it, it totally makes sense that Derrick Jaxn does every video sitting in his car. He know damn well he couldn't be in the house lying like that in front of his wife, reads one post. Now that I think about it, it totally makes sense. Yeah, I read that tweet. While another person added, not Derrick Jaxn cheating on his wife for years with his whole healthy relationship platform. Men will always amaze me. Another tweet reads, wild part about Derrick Jaxn is his online persona would tell his wife to leave him. That is true. That is true. His online persona would say, yo, leave that dude. Find somebody better. And that's the thing. And you know what? It would be Derrick encouraging her to do that. It's sad. Have you or someone you love prematurely ended a relationship due to advice from Derrick Jaxn? If so, you may be entitled to compensation. Derrick Jaxn. Gosh, this is cruel. Oh, what if Derrick Jaxn's wife kicked him out long ago and he's been living in his car the whole time? That's another tweet. So you mean y'all tell me that the whole time Derrick was making videos in his car, he was either about to cheat or just got done cheating? Derrick Jaxn in his car warning women about certain men. Boy. Boy, this is... man. This hurts, man. This really hurts. I mean, this dude is... oh, boy. This dude is really put himself in a bind. But like I said, as long as there's black women who don't want to hear the truth about the situation and their lifestyle and their dating choices, as long as they don't want to hear the truth about their dating choices and what they have to do to change, Derrick Jaxn and many others will still be getting paid. Okay? So it really is. I don't really think Derrick Jaxn is going anywhere. His wife may leave him, and that may free him up to marry somebody else. I hope they don't break up because they got kids, but that may be a possibility. Who knows? I hope that his marriage does overcome this. Okay. I really do. But we don't know, because adultery is a thing that stings. And a lot of people, some people come back from it, some people don't. That's what I got to say about that. So, other than that, that's it. All right, like, share, comment, and subscribe. Later.